Hey everyone, the lock I've got today is a Schlage Everest. You can tell it has this little Mount, I guess it's supposed to be Mount Everest symbol on it. And then if you look at the key, you can see that it has a little slider channel for the check pin that's in it. Now the check pin is underneath here, and it is actually the same. It is the same device, same finger pin that they use in the Schlage Primus, which is a legitimate high security lock, but I would not call this a legitimate high security lock. It is a good lock, but it's not a high security lock like the. This is an example of the Schlage Primus, and I picked this in this video. But this has an actual bitting for the sidebar finger pins, and so a lot of people, I think, get them confused because they both have a kind of a sidebar slider channel. But this lock has a sidebar. This one doesn't. It only has this little check pin on the bottom. So anyway, I think of that check pin a lot like an alpha spring in a multi-lock MT5. And I started thinking of it that way because of a video that Lockpicking Lawyer did where he picked it, and I think you approach it in a very similar way. By the way, if you don't subscribe to Lockpicking Lawyer, he's a great channel and has some really, really cool locks. So you may have to deal with this check pin at any point during the picking process. But in this lock, in the case of this lock, we have to deal with it first. It could be that we deal with it last. It could be that we pick 5 top pins and then have to deal with it and then pick the 6th. So just know that at any point, you have to just listen to the lock. You can't programmatically go through and do this. But in this case, it binds first. So just slide the pick in sideways. Anything that'll fit. Should fit. Let's use this one instead. Slide it in sideways and sneak under that finger pin, and we're done. Lift it up and it's done. So I'm going to go in with a 18 thousandths gem, and start looking for binders. And this pin looks like we got pin 6 bound first. And I think 5 is our last. Maybe. Yep, there we go. So we picked it open. Let's take it apart and see what we got. Okay, so first things first, our little check pin. I believe this is actually it is a little different, I believe, than the it is a different design than the Primus pins. And there's a little spring in there. Okay. Pin 6. Standard pin. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All standard. No counter milling. This is a stock lock, right from the factory. That'd be pin 1, standard. Pin 2, standard. 3 is standard. 4 standard. 5 standard. And another standard pin 6. So all standard pins, nothing too scary, nothing dodgy going on in the Bible. Again, this is a stock lock. I like to pick locks as they come. Challenge locks are a lot of fun, but my interest lies more in locks that you'd actually see in the world. So let me come down for a close-up. Not that there's a whole lot to see. And then we'll give away a challenge lock. So there we go, those are the pins, and there's the little area for the check pin. And again, this check pin is different. I said mistakenly that it was the same as the Everest, I'm sorry, the Primus check pins, but it isn't. There is an Everest Primus lock that I don't own, that is a high security lock, and I believe combines this with an actual sidebar. So there it is, and as promised, let's do challenge lock. This is a challenge lock made by Chris Ahrens, and if you'd like this challenge lock, go ahead and answer this riddle. If you're the first to do so, I will shoot you a PM and mail this lock off to you. I lost the actually in the video where I picked it, I lost the circlip on it, so I've replaced that with some wire. I don't have a circlip that'll fit it, so you'll be getting a lock without a legitimate circlip, but it does work. And if you have a circlip, maybe you can replace it and send it along to the next person. So thanks for watching, and good luck with the challenge lock.